Hello everyone, welcome. Welcome to Philpott Flies, and this evening we're flying the CRJ 900 from Stockholm to Edinburgh, hence the Scottish music. Second Scottish stream I've done in recent weeks, which means I didn't have to do a whole new playlist, which some of you will be delighted about, others probably not so much. I don't know why V-Pilot's showing. That's a little bit odd. No, it's not. Good. Anyway, how are we all? A very warm welcome to everyone who's been here early. Simon, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Mark Boss. Yes, through connections, West Mark, that is right. And Riley, hello. Jenny, Sabrez, Jiggity Jig Dig, Inquite. What's the oof about? This is the music, Alex? I hope you're not insulting Mark's wife's homeland. That would be very inappropriate. And welcome to everyone else who is here already. I think I've caught most of you, actually. Oh, Christopher, hi, welcome. Nice to see you. Me, I go Fair enough, each to their own. So we're starting from scratch today, not cold and dark, because this isn't the first flight of the day. But we are going to run through a full setup, including the safety check flow, because I didn't have time to do it before we started. Quite frankly, I was eating my dinner. Was originally going to try and fly along, but configuring ESA scenery, installing a SAS livery, and configuring your new thrust lever quadrant was just a bit too much. Yes, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, what's your new thrust quadrant? Did you get the Bravo in the end? And how was your day? Was it better than it might have been, or was it just grim? First time loading CRJ, 10-minute load time. Yes, indeed. Okay. Oh yes, of course you've just done a reinstall, haven't you, Wojtek? But I saw you on Volanta. Maybe it spawns you in on Volanta before your plane's actually loaded. I don't know. Anyway, we've got a few people flying along today. We have Piotr, Marker, who I'm still going to call Marker, even though I know his name's Mark A, because there's just too many Marks. Tridwiwen, who's IRA712? Don't know. No one we know. Different route. We have Moradin, and we have someone who's on VATSIM but not on Volanta. Scandinavian 86 Alpha Golf, is that any of you? SAS, your ex-wife's maiden initials. Oh, right. Right, so let us get on with it. So, safety check flow. Circuit breakers are all closed. They're always all closed. Nose wheel steering switch is off. Hydraulic pumps are all off. Landing gear lever is down. And I'm just going to check that I've got the right profile loaded. Hang on. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. Hang on a second, because I was doing some GA flying, so I might not have switched that back. Control options. No twin engine jet, it is right. They obviously don't move until you've actually started doing the engine start, so that's all right. Yeah, it's true. We do need to know about the quadrant, Simon. Thought you were marrying an airline heiress. Brilliant. Had to get a COVID test. Came back negative, thankfully, but all your family messed with you saying you had it and ruined Christmas for you. Oh, Riley, that is unusually cruel. That's so cruel. But also quite funny. Flight spoiler lever is retracted. Slats and flaps lever is set to 0. Just check that's moving. And it is. Radar is off. ADG manual release is stowed. And emergency flap switch is normal. Yes. Good. So, battery master switch is already on. We will start the APU. We're not going to spend ages on the ground. And it'll be nice for them to warm up a little bit. So let's do that now quickly. So, power fuel switch to on. APU in byte, APU SOV open. APU in byte goes, so we can press the start stop button. Someone in your house tripped the breaker. Oh, Marker, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Sent you the thrust lever in Discord DMs if you want to see it. Yeah, it's a mid-range twin-engine Airbus only product. Ooh, let's have a little look. Oh, wow. I've never seen anything like that, Simon. I'm going to show the people. The people need to see this as well. Hold on. Look at that! That's a nice looking bit of kit, isn't it? Very nice looking bit of kit. Yes, I'm a bit jealous, Simon, quite frankly. You have a suitably Scottish brewed beer too. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, to be honest, Marco, we are going to be a little while setting up, so you might have time to rejoin if the break has been reset. Right, so the APU's running. AC electrics. Let's just check our elect page. So APU generator is powering everything, which is nice. And we'll have a look at the DC page. Yeah, all our buses are powered, etc. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to check that the IRS is in nav. Both of them, there's two on this one, and they are. Emergency equipment's fine. Gear and safety pins are on board. Airplane documents have been checked. Hydraulic 3A pump, we'll leave that off for now. FMS initialization. We're just going to, for now, check our nav data and that sort of thing. So we got the correct database, 2nd of December to 30th of December. We've got the correct time and date. So that's all looking good. And now we're going to do our originating check flow. So, up to the overhead. DC service is off. Battery master switch is on. IDGs are dark and guarded, 1 and 2. AC essential transfer light is out. The gens should all be in auto, and they are 1, 2, and 3. Firex test we don't need to do today. Hydraulic shut-off valves are both dark and guarded. We're going to turn our nav light on. Don't need our logo light because it's daytime. We're going to check that the boost pumps are showing in-op, which they are, and everything else on the fuel panel is dark as it should be. Bleed air, normal, auto, closed, and both. That's as it should be. APU, we've got a green light on. Ignition panel's all dark. Hydraulic panel. We're going to do our hydraulic test now. So, all except 3A to on. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to check the hydraulic synoptic page. And that's all showing 3000 PSI as it should be. And we're going to turn them all to auto and on now. Marvellous. And before I go over the page, I'll see what I'm missing in the old chat. Beer is Brewdog's Lost. Oh, I don't know Lost, I don't think. What sort of beer is that? Quite a fan of Brewdog. Was a hell of a throttle quadrant. Agreed, agreed. Might be able to rejoin. Awesome. Company name's VATSIM PM. It's a handmade product, so it's quite expensive, from £470 upwards. Yes, that's not cheap. Scott, good evening, boss. How are you? Welcome. Right, cabin pressure panel. Moving on with the safety check. The originating checks. That all looks fine. We're going to turn the packs on. Make sure they are on, rather. Which means they're dark. They don't say off. Recirculating fan can come on now. And the aft cargo air can come on as well. Windshield heat, we can turn both of those to low. And the rest of the lights we don't need. We don't need the dome light, and we don't need the other light either.
London Tower, good evening. Tango Brody, 0 for 7, LS 6 established.
That's someone calling Arlanda Tower on the Unicom frequency.
You're still on Unicom.
Oh,
in comparison to the TCF feels...
the frequency, sorry.
Well, no problem.
In comparison to the TCF, it feels so much better, I bet. I bet. It looks incredibly real. Looks incredibly real. Landing and recognition lights, we need to make sure those are off, and they are. We can check that the LT is set to arm, and it is. Passenger oxygen should be dark and guarded, and it is. We can get our passenger signs sorted out, so we'll turn the no smoking sign and the seatbelt sign to on, and we will arm the emergency lights. And before we move on, I'm just going to load up the plane, because it's nice to have some passengers. It'd be even nicer to have some fuel. So, for this flight, we are looking for 6,031 tons of fuel. And a zero fuel weight of 37059. What have I done wrong? Ah, I've put in the takeoff weight rather than the zero fuel weight. That's what I've done wrong. 31255 is more like it. There we go. And we can set the payload in the sim. Done! Just takes ages to set up with the detents and stuff. But in the end it'll be worth it for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. So when you say it takes ages to set up, it comes with like realistic detents, I take it. And you're talking about setting it up in the various sims, are you? It says I'm flying in the A32NX. You got so confused. Ooh, does it? Hang on, let me fix that. Hang on, where does it say? Where does it say that? I'm actually showing a 748 freighter on the bar in the top, apparently. CRJ 9. And I'll just set the transition altitude while we're here, which should be 5,000 feet. But yeah, where did you... Oh, my stream title. Oh, what a noob. Hang on, let me change that. I don't know how. I don't know how. Twitch is hard. Hang on. Create a dashboard, would it be in there? Must be possible to do this on the fly. I just don't know how. To my defense, this route has been flown in A320 near to. It has. It has. Thank you, mate. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Welcome. Yeah. Anyone know how the hell you change a stream title on Twitch? Asking for a friend. Oh, dearie me. Stream... Ah, rename? Is that the one? No, that's to rename the stream manager layout. Go to the edit button. Where's the edit button? I mean, that's how you do it on YouTube. Settings? No. Ah, there we are. There's a little pencil. Yes, you're right, you're right, you're right. Okay, thank you. CRJ 900. There we are. There we are. Tell the people the truth. Oh, Simon, thank you. Edit stream info and quick actions tab. Right, new titles next. Thank you very much, boss. I will remember that. Yes, they should, Christopher. As always, I check beforehand which gates they use in real life. Right, so onwards and upwards. Stall test. Yeah, good bit of stick shaker there. Good bit of stick pusher. Clocks are correct. We're looking at departing at 8:55 Zulu. That's the scheduled departure time. Standby instruments. Looking good. Although we could at this stage set local pressure, which is 1021, and we can set this to the same, and it's already set to the same, so that's good. Oxygen pressure. Let's have a look at the stat synoptic page. Uh, 1850, very good. Anti-skid test. Let's release the parking brake. It'll let me. Because we got chocks in, so that's fine. And we'll turn anti-skid off, and we should have warnings come up. Yep, inboard and outboard, they're showing up. Anti-skid armed again. Set the parking brake. And we'll do our main landing gear overheat tests. And we're getting a warning up there as well, so that's good. While we're here, we'll test the lamps. It's 1 and 2. And we'll leave the lights bright there. Good. Pitch and roll disconnect, they are both stowed. Spoilers and ground lift dumping should be set to auto. And it is. Thrust reversers we can arm now. And we need to make sure they're showing us armed up here on the right MFD. And they're not. It must be, I must be missing some. There's off. There's armed. Curious. I'm sure that's always come up before. Sure that's always come up before. What worked? Oh, linking the Twitch and that. Awesome. Just so the A32NX went unsaid. Yeah. You said hello and got called away. So if you said how I did say how are you, Scott. I'm pleased you're well. Phil, but I'm looking for comparison of EFHK MK versus JustSim. I don't have either at the moment, Jota, and I probably won't be getting the JustSim one, to be honest with you. I think that generally MK Studios products are better, so my gut feeling is this will be better, and I don't want to spend money on two versions of the same airport, despite the fact that I know it would be useful to do a video comparing them. You're surprised in these glass cockpits that the standby artificial horizon isn't a conventional type. Yes, I know what you mean. Oh, the change of title. Ah, right, yeah. Good. Good, yeah. There's a little pencil button down underneath the main window, main display that I just couldn't see or looking. So you live and learn. You live and learn. Flight spoiler lever is at 0. Thrust reversers should be idle shut-off. Sorry, thrust levers should be idle shut-off, and the thrust reversers should be stowed, which they are. Flaps should be at 0. We'll do the TCAS test. Not like that, we won't. We'll click the right button, then we'll do the TCAS test. And we see the pretend planes. And we'll get an audible warning soon enough.
TCAS system test.
Awesome.
Okay.
Right, we'll engage the stab and mac trim. We'll engage on the yaw dampers. Fans should be on normal, and they are. IRSs are in nav, we've already checked those. Lighting panel, everything looks good. Your damper switch should be down. Source select switching panel, everything here should be in normal, and it is. Cargo fireworks panel, all 3 switches should be dark, and they are. Woohoo! Now we can start setting up the FMS. You just skip all JustSim add-ons. Yeah, I mean, and if there's no alternative, then I will get them. And often, you know, they're always all right. I've never had a JustSim add-on that I think is awful. Some of them are even good. I think their niece is quite good, but by and large, they're very middle of the road. So, yeah, I don't blame you. Right, so we're going to get our GNSS position, paste it in here, and we are, of course, at ESSA. We don't need to put in a gate because we have our GPS position, so that's good. And we'll start doing our flight plans. It's quite long for a CRJ route, this one, so it may take a little while. EGPH is our destination. And our alternate, what is it? Let's have a look. Manchester. Sounds sensible. And our flight number is SAS2451. Execute that. And I suppose this is the sort of time we can think about getting our clearance to find out about our departure. So let us tune Stockholm Arlanda Tower 118.5. Get the ATIS as well. Okay.
Roger 3251 today, Arlanda Tower. Good evening.
Oh, sorry, Pete.
1 to knots, runway 26, you're clear to land.
Runway 26, clear to land, Leipzig 3213.
How's the longitude treating you, Pete? Is it going all right? Right, let me just get my charts up so that what he says makes some kind of sense. Ah, yes, that's right. We are looking at doing the AROS. One of the AROS departures, 5 Echo, 5 Golf. That's what we're looking at doing. Let's just check that the runway is as I think it is. Departure 19 right. Yep, that's what we were planning on. Cool, let's give him a bell. London Tower, good evening. Scandinavian 2541 on stand Foxtrot 33 with information. Charlie, request clearance to Edinburgh, please.
Scandinavian 2541, Holland Tower, good evening. Clear to Edinburgh via AROS 5 Golf, departure 5000 feet, squawk 5475. Information Charlie, QNH 1021.
Clear to Edinburgh via the AROS 5 Golf, 5,000 feet initial climb, squawking 5475. We have information Charlie and QNH 1021, Scandinavian 2541.
Scandinavian 2541, readback is correct.
Woohoo!
Iran är 712, wind 270 degrees.
5475.
1 to knots, so runway 19 right, you're clear for takeoff.
Only 19 right, clear takeoff here. 712, thank you.
Fuel is free. Yeah, it is. It is. KLM have seen the light. With what? With what?
Skyline 1612, ready for push and
They
start.
did used to do that. It's true, Piotr. It's true.
Scandinavian 1612, pushback and
Oh,
start up
good. I'm
is
glad you enjoy it. You have the flight dynamics mod in the working title G3000, G3X. It's quite a fun little plane to fly. Yeah, I might give it a go. Might give it a go. Oh, sorry, I've just seen you, Simon. Seen your message. All the people flying A320 Neos for KLM on VATSIM were actually seeing into the future. KLM just as orders 160 A320 Neos. Have they really? Gosh, not going to need the old PMDG at this rate, are we? Right, here we go. Departure and arrival. We are looking at runway 19 right. And the AROS 5 Golf. Execute that. Back to the flight plan. Having Ben more work. Yeah.
Do you want us to face...
You're scared Greta will kick in the windows if you beat you up for killing the trees.
Scandinavian 1612, you only have one way to face that, and that's your nose to the left. So you have your
right, so
eyes
from
when you're watching about the
ARS,
Zulu.
we are going via November 623 to Bedler.
Could you please Skyline 1612?
And then via... hang on, no, we're going all the way on November
Iran
623 to Iburi.
712, welcome into the sky. You shortly leave my airspace, monitor Unicom 122.8, and have a safe flight to Iran. And a Merry Christmas, of course.
That's a cool route. Zulu 166 to...
Monitor Unicom 12 today, Simol 8, 712. Thank you so much for your service. We'll clear on smash to you too. Have a good night, bye-bye.
Thank you, good night.
Ooh, it doesn't have it.
Tango Brody,
Why doesn't it have Nibno?
engines are off, flight is finished. Thank you
Well,
very much
something
for your
weird's
service,
happened
bye-bye.
here, isn't it? Something weird's
Tango
going
Bravo
on.
Lima 047, well, thanks for flying to Stockholm and in
my
Sweden.
goodness.
I hope you enjoy your weekend and Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank
Okay,
you.
so that's
too.
reverted to Bedler.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a bug we've just discovered there, I think. So November 623
taxi stand
from
15.
Bedler all the way to
615 Leipzig,
Iburi.
3213.
And then from Iburi we want Zulu 166. As I said before, and it couldn't find it, to Nibno. That's worked. Good. Then we're going direct to Elvom. And then from Elvom we are taking Mike 125 to Zol. Have I just put in Whiskey 125? That looks a lot more like Whiskey 125, doesn't it? Mike 125 to Zol. That's better. And then Papa 600 to Clon. This is the first time I've ever done a route and thought, actually, I wish I'd imported it from Simbrief rather than inputting it all manually. But anyway. Apparently it's what they usually do, IRL, so that's good enough for me. And then direct to Perth, which I'm going to assume is the Perth VOR, but I'm not 100% sure. Then the Perth 1 Golf arrival. So let's execute that. We won't worry too much about the discontinuity. And yeah, we'll worry about the arrival en route. I think we've got a long enough flight that we don't have to do everything right now. Nick! Hello, boss. Welcome. How are you? Hello, departure over house. You still need the 737 South. Oh, that's true. Sorry, Jenny. I totally neglected you and your people. You're right. There is a big need for a 737 in America and at Stansted. Yeah, he's got a great voice, this guy, isn't he? Swedish chef. Yeah. Satira! Welcome, boss, and thank you very, very much for the resub. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. I'm all good. Looking forward to getting back in the sky. The setup is taking too long, to be honest with you. But anyway, it's fine. Right, so what have we done? We've done the route. We now need to sort out our perf pages, don't we? Actually, before we do that, get our MFD menus the way we like them. So VNav on our side and on his side. Yeah. Perf. Advisory VNav's enabled. We will put in on the perf init page our cruising altitude, which is going to be initially flight level 280, and then we're climbing up to 340. So F, yeah, stupid hand. F280.
Scandinavian 2548, request push and start, and we have information, Charlie.
Scandinavian 2548, pushback and startup.
Is that trade we went? I think it is.
Pushback and startup is approved, Scandinavian 2548.
Trade when your mic sounds amazing. Sounds totally right. We'll put in our ISO deviation and cruise wind. Kai, hello, boss! What an entrance. What an entrance. Twirls would be offended right now, probably, but this controller quite sounds like him. Yes, I agree. I agree. Right, what we got here? Average wind component is minus 19. ISO deviation is minus 4. Execute that. And let's have a look at our reserves and taxi fuel. FinRes is 770. Taxi fuel is 227. Nice. VNav set up now. So transition altitude is 5,000 feet. Target speed is correct. Next page, we'll do our cruise speeds and we'll just bump them up a little bit to Mach decimal 7.7. And on the descent, we want Mach decimal 7.7. Converting to 320. And the transition flight level at Edinburgh, I think, is going to be 6,000. We're going to check that en route, but I'm going to put that in for now. Right, takeoff speeds, we'll get them from the EFB. 146, 146, 156. And they've been put in there beautifully. pressure is already set, and we're going to get our stab trim set as well, so that wants to be 7.2. Right, there we are, 7.2 units set. Pizza engineer, hello Tristan, welcome. Glad to see you haven't missed takeoff. Yeah, he did. No, it's taking me an age to set this thing up. I usually like to do a little bit of setup before starting the stream. But I was cooking and then I was eating and then it was a mad rush, despite thinking I had loads of time. So yeah, so we're all going through it together and it's great fun. Great fun for everyone involved. But we shouldn't be, we're not too far off setting off now, you'll be pleased here. We're going to set our runway heading now, of 184. And we're going to set our initial altitude, which will be 5,000 feet as cleared.
Arlanda approach, good evening, Delta 105 requesting ILS runway 26.
Delta 105,
no, it's true, it's not too bad,
Arlanda Tower,
it's not true, well, it's not too bad by some people's standards,
runway 26, you're clear to land.
You're supposed to ask me about my
Clear to
French
land
accent.
runway 26 for Delta 105.
So this is a reference to yesterday. Ben was streaming a flight in the A320. Where was he? Lyon, that's right. He went from Brussels to Lyon and back. And, you know, Jamie was there, a few other regulars were there. And they were having a bit of a chat and a laugh on the Unicom. So I was already in P3D, so I thought, do you know what, I'll just pop down to Lyon and I'll pretend to be an angry French pilot. And it worked, and they didn't know it was me, and Jamie disconnected from VATSIM because he got so spooked by it. Ben was really embarrassed, and it was marvellous. Best thing I've ever done. Best flight sim thing I've ever done. Yeah. Anyway, where are we? Altitude, yeah, landing elevation. So we need to set that to the departure airport elevation, which you shouldn't have to do, but you do because otherwise you get like a depressurization warning and everybody virtually dies, which is the last thing we want. Setting that to 120. Oh, that goes up in 20s, doesn't it? Not 10s. I think. There we are, it's 120 set. Nav radios should be set to auto. I'm just going to check that. Yes, they are. Right. Let us do our before start checklist. We'll get the pushback tug connected. And then, I do believe, we can actually go. So passenger signs are on, landing elevation set, altimeters are showing QNH 1021, and we're looking at about 150 feet. FMS checked and set, IRS is aligned and nav, radios and nav in set. Takeoff briefing. Make it go fast and point the nose in the air. I think it should have been clipped. I hope it's been clipped, Scott. It's about 3 hours into the VOD, if you want to see it. I can tell you that much. It sounded so real, you're actually calling him an idiot. He was. Yeah. Yeah.
Arlanda Tower, Norlight 211, requesting
you say the monkey noises?
Norlight 211, Arlanda Tower, good evening, clear to Edinburgh,
quite right.
via RS5 Golf departure, 5000 feet, squawk 5411, information Charlie, QNH 1021.
It's on Ben's channel, it's on Flightzilla's channel. For those of you who don't know him, Flightzilla. Should be there on the VOD.
Alpha Romeo Sierra 5.
Yeah, right, good.
Sorry,
what are we doing? Pushing back.
Initial altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 591.
So we'll get the pushback tug in position. And I suppose we should close some doors, really.
11, negative, squawk 5411. Sorry, I can't read my own handwriting. 5, squawk 5411.
Oh, pressing the wrong button.
Norlight
Nope.
211.
There we are. Now the door's closing.
No worries. Blue back is correct.
We'll remove the wheel chocks. And we'll get our strobe on.
Continental
Not strobe, our beacon on.
request taxi.
Continental 548, excellent
Please
point.
do that more often. I think it's a one-off. I think it's got to be a one-off. If I start doing that every time.
Taxi to holding point runway 19
No,
right
Kai, you don't. Thank you. Thank you for the offer, though. Much appreciated.
2548.
Parking brake set, lifting the aircraft.
Arlanda Tower, Leipzig Air 321 True, leave in frequency, we're on blocks, and wish you Merry Christmas and thanks.
So APU's on, devices are off, electrics have been checked,
Leipzig
takeoff data's
Air,
been
well,
set,
thanks
doors
for
are closed
flying
and locked, beacon
to
is on, fuel
Stockholm and
pumps we
into
haven't yet
Sweden. I
done.
hope you enjoy your week and a Merry Christmas to you as well, and thank you.
Yeah, I do like this guy's voice, I really do.
1612,
Hydraulic pumps should be on and auto, and the parking brake should be
Scanner
set for now.
1612, tax on the point to runway down 9 right, intersection Yankee 9 is available if you
Ooh, getting
prefer.
some dodgy performance here. Just going to wait till Trudeau's out the way. Got bored of waiting, and who can blame him?
we have derated, so we would take,
Yeah, me too.
I don't know, threshold.
Scandinavian 1612, will you take intersection Yankee 9 or do you want full lanes today?
Yankee 10 would be better for us.
Scandinavian 1612, Roger, Yankee 9.
We would like Yankee 10.
That pushback driver does get about you.
Runway 19, right.
Oh, thanks, Simon.
Scandinavian 1612, Roger, Yankee 9 is open for you.
Lander Tower, Scandinavian 2541 on stand Foxtrot 33 right. Request push and start.
Scandinavian 24, correction, Scandinavian 2541, pushback and startup is approved.
Push and start approved, Scandinavian 2541.
Arlanda Tower, citation Golf 104 Delta at Apron Juliet, requesting push and start.
We are cleared for start and push. Parking brake
Golf
set.
104 Delta, say your request again.
Please release parking brake.
We are at Apron Juliet, requesting our push and start, please.
There's an ancient looking
Golf
departure
104
board here.
Delta, pushback and startup is approved.
It will start in the sequence.
Push and start approved, citation Golf 104 Delta.
Right.
Orlando ground Delta 105 on
Oh, it's frozen.
X-ray 3 requesting taxi to gate Foxtrot 35.
Let us start the right engine.
Delta 105, welcome to Stockholm and Sweden. Can you say a stand again? Foxtrot,
No, it's
we don't have
as you every
Foxtrot 35 here.
There should be a
we'll
new
grab,
role for that actually, Nick.
Any gate available for us, Delta 105.
Delta 105, well I have
It's,
Foxtrot
20%
29
event,
right
so-
for you.
Roger, we'll grab Foxtrot 29 right for Delta 105.
And Delta 105 taxi stand Foxtrot 29 right via Zulu, hold short
Everyone
of Zulu
did.
Papa.
No one believed it was me for ages.
Taxiing to gate Foxtrot 29 right via Zulu, and we'll hold short of Zulu Pub for Delta 105.
Scandinavian 2548, I thought you would take intersection Yankee 9 that you accepted to me when you start taxing. No worries this time, wind 270 degrees, 1 to knots, so runway 19 right, you're clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 19 right, and I believe I said Yankee 10, Scandinavian 2548.
You tell him, Treat, we win.
Okay, pushback completed.
Scandinavian 2548, Roger, sorry, my bad.
Parking brake set. Parking brake set.
On the
Lowering aircraft.
I'm not doing, no, I don't like to overdo these things. One day again, Kai.
You may disconnect. Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect.
Right, we'll start the left engine.
See you at the side.
Norlight 211, pushback and startup is approved, the right traffic behind.
You thought it was a VATSIM moderating. Well, so did Jamie.
Norlight 211.
Dear. Right, 20%.
Scandinavian 4521, good evening. We're with information Bravo requesting departure clearance to Edinburgh.
Scandinavian 4521, Arlanda Tower, good evening.
Just
I have
gonna
not
reduce
received a flight plan from you.
Range a little bit. There we go.
My apologies, that's my problem. I'll do it shortly.
Thank you. and Delta 105
then I
information
said,
for you. Why
I
you
can't
should hold at
remember what
Zulu
Ben said, but
Papa.
I
We
said
have some
something
traffic
about...
in front of your gate, so we
and then
need
you did
him
it
to
again
pass
in the
before I
stream
can
so you
get
could
to
hear
the
your
gate.
friend's northern accent. And
Roger,
then Simon was fuming because, oh my god, it's some dickhead who's watching the stream.
We'll hold short of Zulu Papa for a Delta 105.
Can we get some backlighting?
Scandinavian.
What do you mean?
2-1, you should have the flight plan now.
What, in the plane?
Scandinavian 4521, that is
I saw
correct.
for some reason when you said that, I thought maybe the lighting in my room wasn't good enough.
5000
Yes, I now see what you mean.
Information Charlie, QNH 1021.
Oh, 1021, initial climb 5000, the Alpha 5 Golf departure, which is runway 19.
Right, that's 2 good engine starts. After start
and
checklist.
Squawk 5444.
Generator should be auto. We can, of course, turn the APU off.
There
There appears to be not a cloud in the sky, which is correct, so that's nice. We don't need any anti-ice. So, start, stop, power, fuel. We'll turn our recognition taxi lights on while we're here.
480 shorter Lima space, monitor Unicom 120.8 and have a safe flight to Edinburgh. Merry Christmas as well.
Packs are on, APU is off, anti-ice is off, nose wheel steering. We
Papa
can
to
now
Unicom,
arm.
Scandinavian
And we'll do our taxi
2548.
checklist. We can
Thank you for
extend
rating and Merry
8.
Christmas.
All on the target, evening, no lights 2615 with Charlie, request IVR to Helsinki.
Thrust reversers should already be armed,
Norlight
and they
615,
Trim speed, check
all on the
flights,
tower,
brake
good
temperatures are all
evening. Clear to
good.
Helsinki, that over 5 Golf departure,
What
5000
am I looking at?
Squawk 5317.
Clear to Helsinki, Toffrey 5 Golf departure 5000.
I don't know who that is. He's not showing up on my Volanta.
Norlight 2615, that back is correct.
It's weird. Don't know what's going on there.
Arlander Tower, citation 104 Delta, ready to taxi.
Citation 104 Delta, taxi,
Piotr,
holding
that
point,
sucks.
runway 19 right, intersection Yankee 9 is available if you prefer.
Yes, we can accept intersection Yankee 9, citation Golf 104 Delta.
Citation 104
I
Delta.
don't think so, Chris. I haven't had it on for like months, as far as I remember. London Tower, Scandinavian 2541, ready to taxi.
Scandinavian 2541, taxi on a point, runway 19 right, intersection Yankee 9 is available if you prefer.
Yes, please, we'll take Yankee 9, Scandinavian 2541.
Roger.
Scandinavian 4521, ready to taxi. Correction,
Scandinavian
ready for start.
4521, say your request again. Did you say you're ready for taxi?
Yeah, correction, ready for push and start, my bad.
Scandinavian
So I
4521
don't actually know if I'm going to take
new
X-rays.
guy here on VATSIM. Please confirm squawking 5444.
Wojtek's having a stinker today. No flight plan. No
Confirmed,
mode Charlie.
5444, Scandinavian 4521.
Oh, where's my
Scandinavian
track IR not
4521,
working?
pushback installer, please approved.
Right, let's go. So yes, we're going to take X-ray, we're going to take Papa Alpha, and then we're going to take Yankee 9. Okay, hello.
105. When passing CRJ 9,
Airliners in MSFS on
from your
Xbox.
left. You're clear to continue taxi to the gate.
Roger, we'll wait for CRJ to pass and we'll continue taxi to the gate 29 right for Delta 105.
Oh, was he holding there for me all along?
Requesting taxi.
Right, what was I going to say? Airliners on Xbox.
Tax on a point runway 19 right.
People seem to be having a lot of trouble getting them to work. Because the DC-6 was there and they had to pull it because an update broke it. But I think it is still kind of a proof of concept.
Yes, of course.
So hopefully
Yankee 9 is only if you prefer.
Okay, affirmative. Taxing to holding point Yankee 10.
Citation 104 Delta, hold short, Zulu Papa.
Hold short, Zulu Papa, citation 104 Delta.
Oh no. That is Pete. That is Pete in his longitude, and he is not showing up correctly at all. Never mind. You went back and watched it on Ben Street.
And Citation 104 Delta, then passing to SAS2451
yeah,
at
the
your
ATC
left.
is really crackly.
Scandinavian Airlines, continue taxi.
Continue taxi out to the Scandinavian CRJ9, citation Golf 104 Delta.
Could be.
And Scandinavian 2541 and Citation 104 Delta. In the future, please read the chart correctly here in Stockholm, Island, Sweden. You should find in the chart that we have some standard taxi procedures that you will use Zulu when you go down and X-ray and Yankee if you're going up. No worries this time, but next time please check the chart.
Our apologies, Golf 104 Delta.
Did I do it wrong? I didn't hear that. I don't think I was one of the call signs who got in trouble. Ooh, don't know. Probably best I didn't hear it. Right, before takeoff checklist, we will get the lights and strobes on in a minute. Gonna make a right here on Papa Alpha. You're in the air, excellent Treatway. Yes, I heard you. I heard you. Oh, thanks, Mark, for confirming that. We're about landing into Delaman for the first time in a month. Blimey, where have you been, Kai? That's all you do. But did I not go the right way? I assumed everyone taxied on the right, boss. But obviously not. Right here and then left. Okay, so what
Scandinavian 2541 via intersection Yankee 9, wind 270 degrees, 1 knots, so runway 19 right, you're clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 19 right via Yankee 9 intersection, Scandinavian 25. Thank you.
Citation 104 Delta, via intersection Yankee 9 after departing CRJ 9, Scandinavian Airlines, line up and wait, runway 19 right behind.
After the departing CRJ9, line up and wait, runway 19 right behind, citation
so
Golf 104 Delta.
Good. Yeah, it's not shown on the chart, well, clearly not shown on the chart I was looking at. Oh, it's a bit of a hill up here. Yeah, good, I'm glad at least I've got company in the doghouse. Also, it's ages since I've been told off on VATSIM. It's quite refreshing, actually. Okay, we can push the toga button. And I think we're pretty much ready to go, aren't we?
No light 2615, stand 10, request push.
Let's do it.
No light 2615, pushback and start up, please, approved.
Push and start approved, no light 2615, any facing direction?
No light 2615, you should guess that you have, you know, to walk to the right and tail to left.
Okay, roger, that's copied, no light 2615.
Scandinavian 4521 ready to taxi and we're able for Yankee 9.
Scandinavian 4521, taxi on point, runway, correction, taxi on point, Yankee 9, runway 19 right.
Positive rate, gear up.
Scandinavian 4521.
And we can select speed mode. We can select nav mode. We can engage the autopilot. And we can increase the speed up to 240. Thrust levers to the climb detent. Auto override off. Disarm the thrust reversers. And we'll do our climb checklist. Complete! And what was that on there? Bruh! Jamie! Stop spamming me. Flaps can go all the way up.
I'm going to 2545.
But I'm flying this
2541. You shortly need my space on Honeycomb 1 to 2 decimal 8. Thanks for flying to Sweden. And for some reason, every time I'm online, I get some streamers here as well. Interesting. Thanks for flying and enjoy your weekend. Merry Christmas from Sweden.
Thank you very much for having us, and apologies for the taxiway mix-up, and happy Christmas to you too, Scandinavian 2541, switching to 122 decimal 8. Bye-bye.
Well, shit happens.
One, two, decimal 8. It's always the streamers causing happening. Ah, dear. At least Twirls isn't here to see this. That was a nice little departure though, wasn't it? And because you can't tell me what to do anymore, I'm going to keep the climb going all the way up to whatever our cruising altitude is, which I will check. Woo! Climb, you bastard. Climb! Busting the speed here. Yeah, nice bloke, wasn't he? Nice bloke. Transition, we'll set standard. We are in the climb to 10, aren't we? Yeah, we are. And yes, what was my cruising altitude? I forgot. Initially, flight level 280. And we're off to sunny Edinburgh. At least he has a sense of you. I know. Do I know if the Mallorca airport by Justin is any good? I don't know, Oggy, to be honest with you. I don't know. Some people seem to prefer it to the Just Flight one, which is okay, in my opinion. Oh, I didn't start so yeah, I guess based on that, not having seen it myself, that it's pretty alright. And if you're on Xbox, you got limited options. So yeah, I'd give it a go, I think, if I was you. What was I going to do? I was going to increase my range. Nice! Amen, brother. Is this plane coming to Xbox? I don't think so, Oggy, no. Remember flying this exact departure IRL back in 2019 with SAS to Heathrow in an A320neo? Oh, really? Nice. Good flight, was it? There's 10,000 feet, so we can go up to 290 knots now. And we can turn off our landing and recognition taxi lights. And we can turn off... Ooh, just click the wrong button there, didn't I? Or flick the wrong switch, I should say. Passenger signs, yes. No smoking can stay on. Seatbelts can go to auto. Lovely! No, I'm kind of assuming because it's sunny here that it's going to be sunny in Edinburgh, but I haven't checked the weather and I'm sure it won't be. Jamie, how's your day of shared cockpit flying going? No, it's overcast at 2,600 feet, which I dare say Microsoft Flight Simulator will take to me thick fog all the way down to the ground. You learned this past week Delta has first-class seats in their CRJ 900s and they're pretty comfy. Really? Was it Delta you flew with there? Can't remember. I presume it is, and were you flying first class? God-awful landing in Indianapolis earlier. Thankfully, you were able to see the runway before minimums. That is lucky. That is lucky. What? Yeah, not good. Great flight. Had Swedish fika on board, cinnamon roll and coffee. Nice. Very nice. They had extra first class seats, so you got them. Oh, what? You were upgraded? That's pretty awesome. It'll be Dreich in Edinburgh. Yeah, there's not many airlines that you get anything for free with in economy short haul these days, are there? No one wanted to pay, so they gave them to the standbys, aka you and your girlfriend. Not bad for a $45 ticket. No, not bad at all. Very civilised. Oh, did you pay? Was he understanding with you too? Sure he was. Wow, Treedwent's got quite a head start. He's miles ahead of us. And we have Norway South Centre online. But sadly... Oh no, we've got Edinburgh Tower. That's better than nothing. How long has he been online? Yeah, Atlanta doesn't tell you, does it? Well, that's damning with faint praise, isn't it? I've seen worse streamers, honestly. Where's his follow? Maybe it's a good word, yeah. There's a few of those Scottish words I really like. Peely Wally I like as well. It's totally meaningless, and yet you know exactly what it means. Thank you, Ma. I try my best. You'll arrive 12 a.m. Oh, blimey, yeah, that's pretty late. Be mint! Welcome! Welcome! Thank you very, very much for the raid of 107. Never had such a big raid. How are you all doing? How was your stream? Welcome, one and all. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So, yeah, what we're doing here is we are flying Scandinavian 2541 from Stockholm to Edinburgh. Real world flight. Currently flying in the... Good grief, look at all these follows! Thank you all. Real world flight, currently flying in the evenings, but from the 20th it's going to be flying at 9:45 in the morning, so I thought it might be nice to have a bit of daylight. Yeah, other than taxiing the wrong way at Stockholm, it's all going alright so far. When I say the wrong way, I used the wrong taxiway. Face did say it all. That's a phenomenal party you're raiding with. Everyone, go and... There's some kind of command, but I'm quite new to Twitch, so I don't know what it is. But go and follow B-Mint. Gosh, welcome to all of you. Wintech, Phoenix, R2D Fishhook, Fighting Nawak, Goblin Zeus, C172 Skycock, B-Mint himself, Energizer the Kermit, Uncle William, Swaddalus, One Blackbeard 95. Welcome to all of you. Yeah, lovely to have you here. I'm newish. I've spent about a year streaming on YouTube and just a few months streaming on Twitch. So yeah, I sort of... These raids and things I'm not super familiar with. Mince a lady, my apologies. That was a stupid assumption to make. So yeah, what have you been up to on your stream? Let me go and drop you a follow. Find out what you've been up to. Oh, you've been up in the Arrow, have you? Very nice. Very nice. Ah, thank you, Simon. Yeah. Yes, go and drop Beam a follow. So yeah, where did you take the Arrow? It's true, Tess. It's true. It's true. It's true. It is nonetheless a bit of an assumption. Beamint is not the only female flight sim streamer. I took a guess, and it did not pay off. So we want to be doing Mach decimal 74. We got a little bit fast here. Not fast enough to be particularly worried. Chip partner status last week. Oh, congratulations! That's awesome. That's fantastic. MM Simulations, welcome to you. Is that Ahmed? Oh, it's the crap RJ. It is the only RJ that I can currently fly. I don't mind it. I quite like it. I quite like it. But yes, I'm very much excited. Very much looking forward to the thingamajig that Milviz is releasing. What's it called? The ERJ. The Embraer. I'm looking forward to that one a lot. How you doing, Ahmed? So yeah, so as I was saying a little bit earlier, I've been streaming on YouTube for a year. I've not long, well, probably what, 3 months I've been on Twitch now, something like that. And yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. I'm doing 50% Twitch, 50% YouTube. But this is the sort of thing I mostly do. I mostly do airliner flights, real world routes, as realistic as possible while still keeping an element of fun and not feeling too awful when I do stupid things like earlier. That's sort of balance I'm trying to strike. You're preparing new scenery for MSFS. So what are you working on at the moment? It's fit for crappy landings. True, true. It is a little bit like a bucking Bronco on final. Captain Arash, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. What's this, sorry? Damn near every US airline will at least do a coffee. We used to have that here. We used to have that here, and then it was very much a race to the bottom with the likes of BA trying to outdo EasyJet on cheapness and what have you. So now, yes, even on full-service airlines, you usually have to pay for a cup of coffee. There are exceptions. I think Lufthansa still does complimentary food and drink, I think. I'm sure there are others, but yeah, the demise of BA was very sad. Because there really is no point flying with them when you can fly with EasyJet now, really. Service isn't significantly better. Luggage, maybe. But I do have the wireless Delan clip. I do, and I usually take it off after takeoff, but I forgot. So yes, good bit of kit. I'd recommend it. Lufthansa stopped this year, did they? Ah, sad times. It is Ryanair's fault. I was hoping that BA would learn from the sort of the error of their ways and end up going back to at least a sandwich and a bag of nuts or something on short haul flights, but they haven't, sadly. I know, they don't even provide uniform for their staff, Ryanair. And they force their pilots to set up as limited companies or something, don't they? So they don't have to make anyone redundant. They can just no longer contract their services. Yes, awful company, really. Cruising with thrust levers on climb and speed is not changing. Oh, really? That's a bit odd. How high are you? yeah, I've got to be honest. If it's a realistic choice between flying short haul and getting the train, I would always rather get the train. I just wish we had more of them going through the Channel Tunnel. You love yours not got the wireless though. It is very chunky. It is very chunky. I was torn between this and the wired one, and I used to have a really sort of flimsy headset, and I did what I do now, attaching it with this. What do you call it? It's like it is Velcro, but it's a type of Velcro. It's a command strip. That's right. And it was it was a bit too heavy really. But yeah, now I've got a proper headset. It's fine. I don't think you're missing out too much with the wired one, to be honest. No, Buddy Rabbit, no. Ryanair, as far as I understand it, makes cabin crew buy their own uniform. Ooh, Stab Channel 2 in on. Why? I pressed it, did I not? Just got a message from controller on Stockholm Tower with a link to the chart. Which he's asked me to share with my friends. So I'm going to share it in the chat for anyone who got into trouble alongside me and anyone who might fly to Stockholm in the future. This is the chart you need. But I also feel that there must be a jet chart in Navigraph. But no. Ah, it is on the parking stands chart though. It is on the parking stand chart. There you go. Managed to restart MSFS 4 times. I mean, it's not just me. That is how long it takes to set up the CRJ if you're going to do it properly. What was you, Pete? Yeah. 10.9B, yeah. I just don't think to look at a parking stands chart for the taxiway instructions. Yeah. Ooh, where's the plane going? What is it doing? Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. We want to go to Nibno. It's taking me back to Bedler. Why? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Never had that before. You were the other guy. I know you were. Yeah, I know you were. You even said to yourself, do I just slam it up X-ray given he hasn't told you a route? Merry Christmas to you too, Mr. Controller. Problem is that we're nowhere near the start. I haven't even programmed a start. We're not going down. Everyone relax. Everyone relax. It's all good. It's all good. Come about our starboard. Oh, dearie me. Oh, do you mean the SID? Do you mean the SID? Is the SID in there twice? Ah, that could explain it. That could explain it. Yeah, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you step through your flight plan and check it before you depart. Oh, for goodness sake. For those of you who are new around these parts, I have two cats, Morris and Mildred. And someone, or perhaps two separate people, have set up accounts called Mildred Cat and Filbert's Cat, and I don't know who they are, and it's driving me slightly bonkers. So yeah, it has Satira, but it's alright, it's all in hand. It's all in hand. We've done a direct to. It's all going to be absolutely fine now, nobody panic. I'll make a little announcement to the passengers, in case they're panicking. So after Nibno, we can climb to flight level 340. Do you see one on the count? Yes. So that's Mildred behind me. Morris is on the chair. He might be up for coming to sail, I think. Morris! He's awake. He's awake, so I'll get him. I won't go and wake her up. Stand by. It was one of each, Bunny Rabbit. Morris, you have to come and say hello so people will subscribe to my channel. Here he is, wanting to curl up and go to sleep rather than be particularly entertaining. But anyway, it's probably all you're going to see. You wouldn't get away with that. No, I wouldn't with any cat that I've ever lived with, other than these two. They are very, very cuddly and pliable. Thank you for the follow, Pizza Engineer. Thanks very much. Sorry, you did tell me your name earlier. Was it Tristan? I think it was Tristan. Is there an airport in Bethlehem? It's a very good question, and I don't know the answer. That would be a cool flight, though, wouldn't it, if there was? Yeah, he is. Very handsome. What's that? A red angry cat? Which case, when you're planning a flight, do you have to know where the star is? Oh, it's a Bethlehem joke. Probably. Cheeky sod! I don't like this controller anymore. I said to him, I said, thank you, I assumed he taxied on the right because nothing different shown on the airport jet chart in Navigraph, but I now see the arrows on the parking stands chart. I've shared your link in the chat. Merry Christmas to you too. He said, Roger, no worries, enjoy the flight to the Corona country. No. Dearie me, it's coming to all of us. Sorry, it's probably Myra 1 Zulu, Mer 1 Zulu after the incense transition. Yeah, it is. I'm in two minds. It's on the edge of funny and wildly inappropriate. I mean, if I had someone who I knew who was really sick with corona, definitely wouldn't be funny at all. So yes, it's a bit of a dicey one, I think. But anyway, we don't do corona chat on this channel. It's over. So we are shortly going to be entering, I believe, Norway's control, if they are still online, and they do appear to be. So it'll be on 121.55. And all this talk of Bethlehem has made me think. That I probably ought to sort out an arrival, seeing as there's no, unlikely there's going to be anyone to give us one. So 121.55 for Norway South Centre. Won't tune in just yet because it'll be noisy. Polaris control, that's what they call themselves. I forgot that. What about the beer? What about the beer? Was I going to get a beer? Maybe I should get a beer. Kitty reminded you to follow. Sorry, I've missed a fair amount of... Mildred, I mean, you're asleep over there. You know what I mean? I didn't want to wake you up. Yeah, I thought I knew a Tristan from YouTube, yeah. Paul! Welcome. Trust the flamingos are all comfortable on board. Absolutely. Well, as comfortable as you can be on a CRJ anyway. Sorry, I've missed loads of chat. FABM, Bethlehem M. No, I won't put in either West Bay or cars. Okay. Flamingo's comfortable while slightly dry. Dear. Saltire81, thank you. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, thank you very much for the follow. Okay. Controller's a little bit contrite now. I said it would be funnier if I didn't live here, monkey face. I said, oh, well, that was bad in my case. Sorry, happy flyings. I said, no worries, have a good evening. It's all good, it's all good. It was almost fun. Yeah, no go-arounds this evening, but I don't do go-arounds. I would rather a really, really shoddy landing than a go-around. Me personally. Oh, Corona beer. Oh, the beer brand. Yes, okay, yes, we get that. Sorry. Man said get a beer, so you shall do so. I might as well. Yeah, I think I will. It's an evening stream, nothing wrong with one little beer, I don't think. Stand by, Mo, I shall be back. That means you have to go, Morris, I'm afraid. Yeah, there's been too much talk of beer for me not to get one, really. Mark with his brewdog. Lost. You may have already said this, but what sort of beer is Lost? I've not heard of it. Man's got to live his life until the 30th. Yeah. Cheers. You sure there's a Bethlehem in the US? You kind of run out of names about a fifth of the way across the country. Yeah. Yeah, it probably is. Oh, Ben! Had to go and get a beer, boss. And, I don't know why I turned my camera off, really, I just did. Welcome, anyway, nice to see you. Oh, it's a lager? Oh, okay. Didn't know they brewed lager. What have you been up to with your afternoon, boss? Flying planes, drinking beer, living dreams, yes. Yeah, I'm self-isolating until Christmas now, you see, so I am basically inside. And flying planes and drinking beer are about the only pleasurable things to do inside other than watching telly. All is better than you can forgive me. Good! Rudin Ellen in Scotland. Yeah, do you know, I was in Aberdeen. I had a friend who lived up there for a year. And we went to the original Brewdog pub. So I was aware of that history up there. I am wearing... Okay, so let's be honest here. I'm wearing trousers, but they're jogging bottoms. Because it's been a slobbing around the house sort of a day. And I don't know why that matters, but I sometimes feel like I don't make enough effort to... before I come on stream. And if I stand up, then that's going to become apparent, you know? Oh yeah, I forgot you were working. I forgot people still did that. Got yourself some snazzy new composite shoes for work. Oh, I saw your crepes picture. I saw that. But they look very fancy for work shoes. What's special about them? And I don't even know what a composite shoe is. What is a composite shoe? I've tried their Elvis shoes. It's very nice. It's very nice. Don't have to get all gutted up. No, but I don't at the moment, but when I launch my OnlyFans, then I'm going to really wish I had. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I remember. It's really nice. I didn't think I would like a grapefruit used beer, but I really did. It's good. I'm not being funny, but this looks like the Sahara Desert, not Flamin, Sweden. No, Sweden looked like this at all. I steel toe cap with composite instead. They're effectively traders protectively. Oh, right, nice. Very nice. I'm not ready for an Only Flamingos. Yeah, I don't think. It's effing close to water. Yes. Oh, it was good. It was good, Holy Torskin. Yeah. It was the best 748 landing I've ever done. And my P3D is looking proper fit now, thanks to Ben's settings. So between being able to fly the plane properly and having it look quite pretty, it was good. It was really good. I'm not sure about garlic beer. I tell you what I did have though. There was a chili festival down in Brighton, and I happened to be down there visiting a friend, and they had a chili infused beer, and that was amazing. That was really good. Oh, what did you say? Aldi Toscan, is this the first time you found us on Twitch? I'm going to allow your message, Christopher, because I know you're already very anti-Twitch, and I don't want to make it worse. This had better be really funny, though, that's all I'm saying. I don't. What did he say then? What did I miss here? Martin, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. See, now you've got me... Oh, I see the sounds with the Z, yeah. Oh, I'm with you now. I'm with you now. That is was quite funny. I assumed it was some kind of coronavirus joke, but no, it's a corona beer joke. When you said it's effing close to water, I thought you were talking about Sweden, because I was banging on about how deserty it looks. So it kind of made sense in that context as well. But it was less funny in that context. It was Torskin asking about. Yeah, it was Torskin. Yeah. Who did you think it was, boss? Just got a direct clon from Polaris Control. How are you talking to Polaris Control and I'm not, boss? They haven't sent me a contact me or any. Right. I'm just going to contact you. Not having that, boss. Not having it. Let me just turn the music down a smidge. Oh, I'm supposed to have climbed now, aren't I? To 340. Let's get that up and make those.
Scandinavian 01, you're leaving MSFS and Sweden is offline. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
Oh, I think I've spoken to this guy before. This guy to answer him, but he's not going to, is he?
Scandinavian 01, Sweden is closed. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
Switching to Unicom 122.8. Thank you for your short ATC. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Polaris Control, good evening. Scandinavian 2541 is climbing through flight level 300, flight level 340, overhead L-hop.
Scandinavian 2541, Polaris, good evening. Clear the direct clock.
Clear direct clock, Scandinavian 2541, thank you. Clop, is it? Clon, not clop. Nice little direct. Go for a call, Lisa, gotta go, maybe you'll catch before. Yeah, I hope so. Nice to see you here, Peter Engineer. Yeah, I'll see you when you get back home. Am I in drone camera? I was in drone camera when you asked this, I think. Got your beer, raspberry brew from a local. Oh, that sounds nice. Don't tell Paul about it. He's got some opinions on things. One Christmas, someone gave us some chili chocolate. It was hot.
November 1 Sierra Lima, you are leaving MySpace shortly, and Scottish is offline.
Thank you very much indeed for the follow.
Bye-bye.
Nice to see you.
And for Shamrock 4985 as well, Scottish is offline, Monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
Let him carry on, he regretted it. Yes,
Here comes Shamrock 4985, connect.
That's just snow, but you don't think it's there, IO. It's very yellowy. You can see why I think what I mean about it looking a bit deserty though, right? It looks whiter than it did, now the sun's a bit up there, I think. Sorry, well, it's 5S.
Sierra Echo Lima, Sweden is offline.
Don't blame me.
I'm closing shortly, Monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
122.8, Sierra Echo Delta Echo Lima. Thank you for ATC, good night.
Hello.
When you sit on that camera for a while, it tips over. Yes, it does that now. If you press space, then it will right itself.
Canadian 2548, I'm closing. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye.
Monitor Unicom 122.8, Scandinavian 254. Thanks very much. Merry Christmas.
Very good. And for Golf 4 Delta.
That's probably why he didn't send me a contact me, because he was closing. Yeah, it is really annoying with the drone camera thing. They forget to bring back an American boss. As if anyone would have thought you meant Rohit then. To be honest, you went it had to be done quite strong on the guard. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'd give it a whirl. Can't wait to get consistent flight time so you can really get into that. So I'm starting to get a little more comfortable with the CRJ. Had to do 2 go-arounds at O'Hare because ground traffic kept crossing the line. Oh right, yeah. This is the trouble with AIG, isn't it? Ooh, who's that? Could that be Treebuin? I've caught him up. Had difficulties with Clon. You heard it like glog or something, and you said that's not in your flight plan. Yeah, I always just repeat back what it sounds like and then try and find it, which is probably not what you should do. But 9 times out of 10 it works to me. Works for me. It is, yeah. The SAS livery suits it really well. Yeah. Do you have keybinds to rotate it though? Because I mean, space is useful, but it does jolt it quite suddenly. Often it's just as good to sort of level it out by hand. So I've got 7 and 9 on the keypad set to rotate it. So, those of you who are new to the channel, most of you, thanks to that awesome raid that we had from the Mint, if you like what you're seeing, obviously follow, goes without saying. But I still do half my streaming as well as quite a lot of videos over on YouTube. So if you'd like to subscribe to me over there, that would be lovely as well. And yeah, I don't know. I don't like to oversell these things, but I will briefly mention Club Film, which is my Twitch subscription and YouTube membership program. So basically, if you subscribe today, you become a member of Club Filbert. Tier 1 subscription to Club Filbert Ruby. You get access to custom channels on my Discord, which Simon has very kindly shared. You should definitely join. Thank you, Simon. And you get your members badge, you get your custom emojis. Tier 2, you join Club Filbert Sapphire, and you have a monthly members-only group flight, which we do. This month we're flying over New Zealand, a bit of VFR. We alternate between VFR and IFR airliner stuff, actually. And then, in addition to that, in Club Filbert Emerald, you get to vote on where I'm flying the following week, and you get to join me in a super exclusive Club Filbert Gold/Emerald voice channel on Discord after almost every stream, and we just have a chat and a bit of a deal. So, yes, 3 options if you would like to join. Absolutely not expected. But yeah, options there. You think you're subbed over there, you do your streams on YouTube, but you need to do some over here. Yeah, people banged on at me about streaming on Twitch for a very, very long time. And said I should give it a go. And to be honest, I'm getting used to it now. I don't find it that different. I think things like raids and the sort of sense of community you get over here is awesome. Yeah, so I like both. I like both, to be honest. And on YouTube, I don't have a webcam on. I only have a webcam. It's a sort of dumb thing on Twitch, but I'm getting used to that. Don't mind that now. Yeah, so if you're a YouTube streamer and you come over to Twitch, there's more to think about. There's more things that can happen. It's less clear cut. But yeah, no harm in giving it a go. See if you like. It'd be nice if we actually had climbed to flight level 340 rather than flight level 3395. Yeah, I've never quite got the appeal of a webcam. And on YouTube, it's quite common not to have one. But people wanted to see my gorgeous face, and in the end, There's only so much badgering I can withstand, Martin, you know. I haven't shown you the route yet, have I? You like to see the route? I'm not going to wait for it, so I'm just going to show it to you. There it is. So, here is... Christ, why are we not on our flight plan? Oh, because we're doing a direct to. It's okay. It's okay. I thought the plane had gone wrong again. So we're going direct to Elon. To Clon, not Elon. Can't read it or hear it. Clon is over here. And, yeah, this is where we started off. This was our SID. Remember, peeps, taxi on the left at Stockholm. Don't go over to X-ray like I did. You'll get in trouble. Yeah, that was our SID. And yeah, it's pretty much due west, really, to Edinburgh. A little bit south, but not by much. So we're over Norway now. Got Oslo just behind us. And Skien on our left at the moment. Who's this who's just overtaken? Oh, it's Pete! It's Pete being cheeky in his longitude. That will be the... I guess he's very high. That'll be who we can see up here, I guess. Don't know if you can see that because I've got my blunt filling screen. But I'll show you the contrails after. So we're going to be coasting out over Stavanger and then flying into Scotland, quite near Dundee actually, which I haven't flown to for ages. We'll see Aberdeen probably, or we should see Aberdeen. Definitely see Dundee. And then we'll be starting our approach into Edinburgh, probably via Stirling. So yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. You overtook me after I went for an unintended wander to the north. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, that's probably reasonable. So yeah, over on my Discord server I publish a streaming schedule, what's coming up in the following week. Simon's just posted it to it, so yeah, do join me over there. Thank you as well. So what's everyone doing for their Christmases? Working all the way through, Nick? That's not good. I was supposed to be working, but I managed to get annual leave this year, which is good. Do you get a day off in lieu then? Or something? There must be some perk to working Christmas, isn't there? Lunch with your friends, a vegan Christmas lunch. Oh, nice. Seitan Wellington, really? Is that what they're doing? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all for veganism. All for veganism. But I'm worried about the flavour in that. Seitan doesn't taste much. I guess if it's well marinated. It's got a good texture. Anyway, it sounds nice. Do if you ask, time and a half pay. Oh, okay, that's not too. I imagine though, if they've invited you round for Christmas lunch, they're probably the sort of people who know how to make seitan taste good, right? This is a new view. I don't know what it's supposed to be. When I press the button that used to switch between drone mode and like static interior and exterior modes, I now get the... Oh, is it must be nearest airport? Interesting. Oh, hello, trees. It's quite nice to have a tower view, actually. It's quite good. son and dog are with you for Christmas. So lots of walks and cooking. Don't like turkey, so it's roast chicken. Nice. I don't blame you. Chickens are much tastier. Do you know, I was going to put in my star, wasn't I? I never did that. Let's get the latest beta for Edinburgh. Wind 250 at 7, so we will be doing a runway 24 approach. And PTH 1 Golf. Yeah, I'm just going to have a little look at Navigraph to see which fire point we want, if any. That makes 0 sense. In fact, I can't help feeling there might be a better arrival than Earth 1 Golf. It's the way we're coming in, from Earth VOR here. So it is only going to be the Perth 1 Golf. I can't believe they do this, surely. Surely they don't go from Steerer south to then join that approach via TLA. They can't do. Maybe they do that. I mean, realistically, they probably get vectors to find them, right? Why is your innocent post being checked out? Well, there were 2 problems with it, Mark. Apparently, according to Twitch. One of them is the word beat, and the other one is the word breast. I'm going to allow it because context. Could be to avoid terrain or other airspace. Could be. Could be. Yeah. But I also suspect that is not how it's done. I'm going to have a look on Flight Radar and see what the latest arrivals to runway 24 from this sort of direction do. Possibly this flight. This flight on the 12th, which is the last time Blue landed on runway 2. And they didn't go quite as far as Steerer, but they did follow that star from the looks of things. And then they basically were vectored for a right downwind basic climb. So we'll try and do something similar, I think. We'll probably go to Grice and then vector ourselves around. So yeah, Perth 1 Golf it is. Yeah, really. Twitch seems to be a lot more sensitive to these words than YouTube's. Nothing gets held. So there we are, ILS-24 via vectors and the Perth 1 Golf. Execute that. Go to our legs page. It's just frozen. I don't actually know, Moradin, Wojtek posted something in my Discord today. I haven't actually done it yet myself, so I'm not sure. The normal approach from the north is to Perth and then along the Fife coast, turning right to intercept. Oh, okay. Twirls, welcome. Oh my god, it's Ben gifting subs! Like a madman! Boss! That's really kind of you. Thank you very much. 5 gifted subs. 2 Twirls, Dazza, Sifty, Treedweweb, and Melon Lord. You're a kind man, Ben. kind man, thank you. The normal approach to the Nostrum Earth, yeah, we can try and do something. Yeah, it's Merry Christmas to you too, boss. It's not your cooking. What's not your cooking? Oh, turkey being a very dry meat. No, it is. It is a dry meat chicken, sure. They didn't flag the way. Dear. Should have said chest. Yeah. He said yes. Yeah, they have. They have. I noticed you've done something on yours, haven't you? So there's just one notification per gift. Now, I don't really get enough gifted subs to worry about that at the moment. I think that is probably a good idea if I ever become, you know, a wealthy Twitch star like you, boss. Right, so yeah, so we're going to vector ourselves around from Perth. Although this flight did go further inland rather than just down the Perth coast. So I think we'll follow a bit of the star, then turn ourselves around. Or, you know, depending on how I feel when we get there, we might just think, sod it, we'll do a direct to final. We'll see. We'll see. Why has it climbed us to 34,200? Why has it done that? Seems to be settling inside. And here's our top of descent, about 320 miles away. So it's a bit early to start worrying about the rest of the arrival setup yet. But we'll keep an eye on it. What are you doing for Christmas, boss? Are you going to go and see your mum? Their name is nice. All on Christmas Day, or separate days. For Christmas and then go and see it. Nice. Do you have to work in between, or you're flying the Mad Dog? Nice. I really want to fly that after seeing that Airclips video I posted in Real World Aviation. I really want to. I didn't care before. Where are you taking it? Shutdown over Christmas. Well, with these new Scandinavian A320neo orders that Simon was telling me about earlier, you might have to work, I think. Also in the end. Don't want to alarm you. Just slightly resentful I have to work near you. Oh, for maintenance, okay. Yeah, KLMs. What did I say? I meant KLMs. I said something else, I think. Can't remember. Washington to Denver X-plane. Oh, very nice. Freight or passenger? Yeah, 200. It's a lot of wings. It's a lot of wings. I think. I heard Qantas have confirmed an order for Airbus A220s, right? And there was something else as well. I can't remember what something else was. Some other aircraft as well. Is that what you mean? Rate 40 at the minute, so it only take 5 months. Seems a little slow, to be honest with us. 5 months to make 200 wings. What's that about? 40 wings a month. Plus, that's only 1 1/3 wings a day. You need to pick up the pace a little bit. They're moving all the Boeings in the short range and regional routes for A22300 and A321 XLRs. Yeah, Boeing's really fallen out of favour for short ones, isn't it? It's going to be just Ryanair and Southwest in this, for instance. Oh, and Alaska. Listen, all you need to do to make a wing, bearing in mind I presume they just send you the metal and you don't have to mill the metal yourself. You just get the two bits of metal, drill some holes, put some bolts in, pack it off to Toulouse. You know? I think you're making a man out of a molehill. You really do. This isn't just us, go quicker, it's the rest of the company who are too so. Right, okay. Okay, that's more understandable then. Title Project Winston. Why? Do we know? Yeah, they really have. Really have. Mind you, this A350 issue that Qatar had, that's not great, is it either? Oh, you have to mill it and shape. Oh, okay. I just pictured you getting the bits and just putting them together like carnets. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know Winston was in place. I was just thinking church. So what the hell's it to do with it? Oh, cheers. Have a little look. Oh, I see. He says like he knows what he's looking at. That's very interesting. This is what is this bit of the process I'm looking at here? Because Qatar is making an unnecessary fuss of it while Finnair anything Lufthansa has solved the paint issue without a word. Oh really? It was brought to Airbus in 2016. Right, okay. First picture's the top of the wing with no panel. Second is the bottom with the panel. Oh, I see. I see, that makes sense. Ah, cool. And this is the machine that does it. This is drilling everything off and putting temporary fasteners in. Right, okay. Wait a minute, this has just occurred to me. You might not be in Edinburgh, and it's not far away. It doesn't look like that outside. No! It's, yeah, it's clear in Edinburgh, isn't it? But we're still a fair way off. Actually, no, it's not clear in Edinburgh. It's overcast in 2007. It was clear in Stockholm. Oh, I see. It's just like a fancy vice. Oh, you're thinking more the light levels. Yeah, so I don't fly in live time because realism. So I'm simulating this flight at the time it flies. So we departed at 9:55 as we were supposed to. A little bit later actually. By the time we actually got in, yeah. And yeah, hopefully we'll be landing roughly on schedule. So it's due to arrive at 11:15 Zoom. So in about 55 minutes time. I think we'll make it. Immersion, exactly. Immersion. I know it's a bit of an alien word in the circles you usually frequent. But yeah, immersion is what we're going for by simulating real world flights. No, that's not how I'm interpreting that message. I'm interpreting that message as finally some actual realism, finally some actual immersion in my life. Who is this? Wintech hosting my stream with one viewer. Thank you very much, Wintech. Much appreciated. Working at the Area 51. All I'll say is, everyone has their own way of realistically simulating flights. For me, doing it at the right time of day is an important part of my mission. It's called London. Okay, you can't move for TARDISes in London, it's true. My immersion. Oh dear. Because this flight doesn't fly at 21:30 in the evening. I'm not going to pretend. I don't do pretending. Years ago, when you did model engineering, you used to attend a meeting in York a couple of times a year, and another engineer arranged a tour around the engineering made landing gear. I think for Airbus. I'm not sure if it was down to. It was back in the mid-90s. Oh, that must have been interesting. York. I don't know, does Airbus have a place in York? Right, I'm not talking to anyone now. I'm not right. You can watch this in silence now. Done with the lot of you. No, Mark, it's not your fault. I appreciate you trying to take the bullet here. But I would have streamed this flight setting off at 9:55 in the morning, regardless of whether I was streaming at 1 PM or now. It's the ultimate insult, really. I thought Ben was the amateur. Double whammy insult. Oh, it was somewhere else, not in York. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Is this in the screenshots channel, I take it? Paul, bless you! All is forgiven instantly. Would you like me to change the time for you? He actually would as well. Bloody hell. Oh, thank you so much. 1, 2, 3, what's that? 10 gifted subs. Gentleman and a school. Thank you. He always has to one up. Who does? Paul? Oh, dearie me. Gifted subs, just like that. Guilt subs, but subs is subs, you know? Okay, boss, see you in a minute. So, a very, very warm welcome to all of the new Club Filbert Ruby members who have just been created by wonderful Paul Shubunkin, which I presume is his real name. G Cook Scotland 1, Danny P 010, Kestrel 33, Seishu, Nopilius, Windy Water 01, Body, Velox FS, Barbecue Beef 1, and JNSN R6. Welcome to all of you. And do make sure that if you're on Discord, first of all, join my Discord server. Second of all, once you've done that, make sure that you have linked your Discord account with your Twitch account so that you can enjoy the wonderful world of Club Filbert on Discord. What a legend. Thank you, boss. So 160 nautical miles to go till our top of descent, and I guess now would be a goodish time to start chatting performance figures, which is pretty easy in the CRJ because it just tells you what you can do. VREF is going to be 139 knots, so we'll set that there. We'll set the landing elevation, which is going to be for Edinburgh runway 24, 100 feet. Pretty easy. 2 clicks to the left, never start anything. 1 click to the left. We're on 120, we go down to 100. Yep, that's 100 there. And yeah, we've done the landing data. We're going to set the ILS frequency on standby. It's going to be 108.9. It's frozen. Standby. You're very new to Twitch. What did you get? You got, it was me too, you and me both, Danny. You got a gifted sub, so you're now a tier 1 subscriber to the channel, which means you get that rather nice subscribers badge next to your name. You get a few emojis and that sort of thing. And also, if you're on my Discord server, you'll get the Club Filbert Ruby role, which means that you can talk to us in the Club Filbert channels. It's just a sort of an exclusive, slightly more exclusive place to hang out with less of the riffraff. Yeah, thank you. Month of me flying in pretend time. Right. I don't know what I've got no other words to say. It's matter. Did I say riff? I don't think so, Jen. I think it must have been said. I was, of course, joking. I love you, whether you are in club film or out. What was I? I'm totally thrown now. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was tuning the ILS frequency of 108 point. So that's pre-tuned. And we'll set the minimums, which are going to be 300 feet for the cabins. Boom, done. We should now be able to do, if I'm not mistaken, our descent checklist. So landing elevation set, fuel, we've got loads of it. TCAS is set, radar is on, CAS has been checked, landing data's been set, and the approach briefing, I ain't giving an approach briefing, this is I know, I did. No one's been kind enough to set me up my own Only Flamingos page yet. Actually, is Ben's one unique to him, or is it just a general Only Flamingos? It's just... Oh my god, there's an Only Flamingos Instagram. And Twitter. There is. No, not the cult. I only love you because you give me all your money and possessions. It's the cult thing. I love everyone, Jen. I love everyone. It's not my fault that some of you have chosen to buy a little bit more of my love and it's worked. It's not my fault. Oh, Simon, you're in it as well. Boss, thank you very, very much. Not yet. I thought I'd seen the last of your gifted subs because you'd spent all your money on that Throttle Quadrant, but obviously not. Oh God. Simon, thank you. So welcome to Club Filbert Ruby, Ribbon, about time you joined. B777 driver, Big Bears, Zach, isn't it? Simon, C, and Cartman Bra. Welcome one and all. Yeah, now this will do. This will do. This is more than enough generosity from both. Thank you very much. You were just getting a drink and you saw that you were overtaken by Paul. I think Paul might be a bad influence on you, Simon. I don't deserve all of this. All I do is I sit here and I pretend to fly planes at the right time. Oh, but it's 10! Another 10! Jesus! Thank you. Thank you very, very much indeed. It's really good. You knew it was gonna happen. I know. So yeah, I mean, welcome welcome to the latest batch of subs. The Butterfly, Kai. Oh my god. Sorry, I mean, yay, Kai. Max Power 789, Pat Breeze, Sabres 431, Oggy Og, Belter Lauder, Der PM, Jack Beale, and Landbound. Welcome to all of you, and do come and join my Discord server. Do link it up with your Twitch accounts and get access to the exclusive Club Filbert only Discord channels. Unbelievable pair of you. I was only saying to Ben earlier that I don't really need to do what he's done, which is make it just one alert per gift, because I'm not a rich and famous Twitch streamer like he is. But actually, the way you two are carrying on, might have to. Hype Train. Oh yeah, Hype Train is close. But Hype Train is, you know, it's just a way for Jeff Bezos to make more money. Let's be honest.
100.
Rah. Thank you, boss. Hype Train! I haven't had one of these from. It's quite exciting.
200.
Jenny! He is. He knows how to suck you in, doesn't he, that Bezos? 100 bits from Ben, 250 bits from Ben. Thank you both very much. How are we level 5? Can someone explain Hype Trains to me? It's just started and it says level 5. What happened to levels 1 to 4, please? He is a rascal. He's a cheeky monkey, that's what he is. Did he? Did he? What he has... Oh, I see. So the stuff that happens before the Hype Train counts towards the level of the Hype Train. Right, I'm with you. Didn't know that. Mailmore, thank you very much for the follow. And, yeah, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so Amazon bought Twitch. That's what Bezos has or had to do with Twitch. It's now owned by Amazon. Who's Jassy? I didn't even know Jassy. Andy Jassy. Well, he does look like he could use your money, to be fair. He looks pretty poor. Hello, Mel. Did something happen when you were away there, Happening Cats? Something did happen, bro, yeah. Yeah. And please thank your cats from me for it. Used to run AWS. What's that? Amazon Warehousing? Amazon Web Services, that's the one. That's the one. I think you're sending your 748 over to Vienna this evening, not sure if I'll be up. Ooh. How long's the flight was? From Baku. Flew to Baku last night. Yeah, it did trigger, it did register a little bit. I just couldn't remember what it was, but then I got there. Didn't need nothing. 4 hours. It's too short, boss. It's too short. I'd be up for doing it tomorrow morning, probably. But I'm not up for staying up till like 3 AM, I don't think, today. Holding. Yeah. Yeah. Your flamingos have been through enough. without being made dizzy. Is Simon in? You don't want to do it tomorrow morning, no? I see how I feel. Yeah, I'm not as young as I was, boss. You know? Did you call me the other day? A senior man, I think. I'd be more inclined to, like, go to bed at about 11, get up at 7, do the flight between, like, 7:30 and 11:30. But you youngsters, it's not how you do things, is it? Oh, you're beluga flying in the morning. Simon hasn't said he's flying tonight, just me. Oh, from previous experience, right. Oh yeah, I forgot you had your ends. Then you're working in the afternoon. Yeah, it's Friday, you're off in the afternoon, aren't you? Satira! Satira! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Toot toot indeed. 5 gifted subs. 20 in total, 350 bits. That's just, you know, during the hype train. No, it's pre-hype train as well. What a legend. Thank you so much. Well, what about tomorrow afternoon after your beluga flight? Jamie! Yes, boss! Welcome back. I was speaking to you earlier, and you weren't here. You just came in to spam in the chat, and you disappeared again. What I asked earlier, boss, was how was your day of shared cockpit flying? Did it all go okay? So yes, Satira, thank you very, very much again for those 5 songs. So welcome to Codfilm, Ruby, Pritam, Mayun, Fries, Collaborative Rocker, Porco52, and Arser. I'll try that again. Arseralac, I think. That's an idea, Paul, actually. What other routes are there from Baku that would allow me to get a solid 8 hours sleep, boss? That's quite a good idea. Even though Simon suggested exactly the same thing only 24 hours ago. Are you spending some time with Amy in the afternoon? Probably won't be able to. Why don't you spend some time with Amy from, like, now? I presume you're both watching on the sofa right now, so you're spending time. Spend the rest of the evening with her till like 3 AM or whenever you'd be flying to have a little party. Then fly to Vienna in the afternoon. Is this candidate going to pass tomorrow? Jamie's gone again. He's gone again. He just comes in here, says my name and disappears. It's no good. It's no good at all. What plane would I like to see in MSFS if I could wish freely? Ooh, that's a very good question. It's a very good question. I mean, the plane that is coming that I don't know. I'm very excited for the A220. I've never flown one of those, so that'll be nice. But any plane at all. Probably a study level Concorde, if I'm honest. Like, discounting all the planes that are already coming, because we know we're getting a 747, we know we're getting a 777, 737, A320ceo, ATR 72. Yeah, we know all of those are coming. So the things that aren't definitely coming are Concorde, I think. What about you? She's on Warzone, you're sat on your PC. Oh, right. It's almost like she doesn't want to spend time with us. Just saying, making all these sacrifices. Not flying with me tomorrow afternoon. Okay, so Filbert's cat reappears or appears at exactly the same time as Jane. That's suspicious. Oh, MD-11. Yeah, I'd forgotten the MD-11. That would be awesome. Yeah, well, yeah, Paul spotted it just before me. So your boy lost oil pressure in engine 1, which led to it failing, which led to depressurization, which led to you flying at flight level 100 on one engine in the middle of the Atlantic. Bloody hell, I thought you were doing short hauls. I thought you were doing a day of shared cockpit short haul with liners. What are you doing mid-Atlantic? Also, why do your planes keep braking? Welcome back, Pizza Engineer. His name I've forgotten again. I'm going to have to add it to my list. Tristan! I got it. It's Tristan, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, you can see she's asleep, right? You move focus to Timbuktu Air Virtual, and yeah, basically, I don't know. Boss, you need to do a more thorough walk around on your aircraft before you take off. Why am I twiddling that? What I wanted to do is zoom out. No. So, about 50 miles now from top of descent. Did we do our descent checklist? Yes, we did. Is go to the direct intercept page. And I'm actually going to tidy up this arrival because we know that we're not going to some of these waypoints. We should get a more accurate advisory VNAV if we remove some of them, I think. So we're doing the Perth 1 Golf arrival, and we want to be at flight level 70 by steerer. But actually we're likely to be vectoring ourselves away before we get there. LBoss6942, welcome, thank you very much for the follow. Right, I'm not talking to either of you two cats here. Just FYI. They don't have milk. Dairy milk is very bad for us. So it's never any. You'd love to see the Fokker 50 or the Saab 340 more turbo. Oh, okay, yeah. The ATR, I'm really excited because that opens up so many wheel routes. Still did Munich to Brussels to Frankfurt to Hamburg. Oh, that's not bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all. Boss, you try flying A321ceo from Glasgow to Cape Verde. I mean, I wouldn't. That is the very definition of madness. Linus, hello, sorry you couldn't be here for the... Don't you worry. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Just been hearing about Jamie's latest aviation catastrophes. And of course, the successful 3 legs that you two did. So I can tell you, Mark, that Brownie named Linus streams. I can tell you that Ben streams, Flightzilla streams. Those are the only 2 that I know of. You're very welcome to post links if they'd like to. But no, they don't have links on links. Because of the no self-promotion. But I send them sometimes. Even had to do a go-around at Brussels. Really? What was the reason for the go-around, boss? Oh yes, I'd forgotten about the twatter. That'll be really good. Yeah, I've never seen you stream. Never seen you stream. I heard tell of such things, but never been there. So yeah, I haven't actually done what I said I was going to do, which is adjust our arrival. So I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I think we'll just descend down to 7,000 once we pass our top of descent. And sort it out when we get down there. Sort it out when we get down there. Closer to that. There's Edinburgh Ground online. There's always Edinburgh Ground online. Hardly ever anyone else. I was watching another streamer who was saying that MSFS is just an aviation graphics simulator. Well, first of all, unfollow that stream immediately. I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant. I think that if we don't have planes that match or rival the quality of planes in P3D or X-Plane at the moment. I don't know much about X-Plane, so I can't really compare and contrast. But my view is that it is the best flight simulator that's ever been created, in the sense that it feels right. It feels right. If you take off in a light aircraft in this sim, and then do the same in P3D, this makes you feel like you're flying. It's got some problems. Sometimes it's a bit too jumpy, a bit too bumpy. But yeah, it's my favourite sim. That's what I got to say on it, really. There will be plenty of disagreement. Other people will say it's rubbish, but those people are wrong. Only for being getting a go sub #1 giveaway on Saturday. Tasty. No, no, no. Good evening, Copycat7. Welcome. How are you doing? You saw this excellent YouTube video of close-up slow-mo video of insects taking flight. Oh wow! Stick it in general videos in the Discord if you get a chance. Well, I'd be interested to see that. Yeah, this is it. It is a work in progress. It is a work in progress. Depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for systems depth, it's the worst simulator out there. If you're looking for a totally stable platform, you won't find that in flight simulation. If you're looking for an experience that gets you as close as possible to flying in the real world, I think it can't be beaten. Copycat, do please ignore Mildred Cat and Philman's Cat. These we don't know who they are, but we all want them to go away, except whoever created them. Could be Jamie and Linus, you know. Could be one each. How come we haven't had any dodgy French accents on the go this evening? I did actually, at the beginning of the stream, I did actually recreate yesterday's activities, but if I do it regularly, it just won't be cool, you know? Okay, Jamie, are you Mildred Cat? No, don't worry, Paul. Don't worry. You didn't. It wasn't as good as yesterday. I really put my heart and soul into it yesterday. no psycho. Right. I think you are. I think you are. My best guess is that you are Mildred Cat. I don't know who filmed this cat is. Oh, thank you, Mum. Check that. Simon posted a clip earlier on. 3 hours in, there we are. Right, let's start down. So, in order to get to Steerer at flight level 070, what, 3,100 feet a minute descent? That feels excessive to me. Alright. No, that can't be right. I don't accept that's right. We're going to go down at 2,200 feet a minute and try and follow the blue donut. That reaction was better than anything I could possibly have hoped for, Jen. So was Ben's, actually. Ben's reaction was pretty good. And Simon's. The whole thing was just awesome. What is a tramp on chips? I've never heard this say. Must be a hull thing. You're turning final on after your one-engine transatlantic? All I'll say, boss, is good luck. We're all counting on you. So, welcome to Scotland. We are currently... Oh, we were going to have a look out for Aberdeen, weren't we? Kind of the land crept up on me, but we can't be far off. There's the coast. Yes, we probably are a little bit far away. It's up here somewhere. Aberdeen's up here somewhere. Dundee is coming up, down below us and to the left. Love flying into Dundee. That's good to know, Jake. That's good to know. Slightly threatening, but good to know. So yeah, this is Dundee that we can see down here. And as I was saying earlier, I really should fly back there in the CJ4 or something. This is lovely. I don't know. Why am I getting such pants performance today? It's no good. Yeah, this is the airport, isn't it? Got that bridge, rather nice. Is it the Tay Bridge? Yes, this is the Tay Bridge. Very nice old railway bridge, if you're into your railway bridges. Do you hate Dundee? Someone recommended it to me as a holiday destination. I don't remember who it was. Oh yes, one of my friends went to Edinburgh to meet her boyfriend's parents, and they took like a day and a night and a day in Dundee because they wanted to go somewhere else, see somewhere a bit different. And yeah, she said it was really good, which I was surprised by, because I thought it was one of these places that looked good in the sim, but was probably not worth actually visiting. Tay Road and Railway. Best bit of Dundee, the road out of it. Yeah, so that's a very different opinion. So it's now 11:01 Zulu, and this flight is due to arrive in at 11:15 Zulu. So we are going to be landing a little bit late. Right, just a little. What's it doing now? What's it doing now? Maybe it's just adjusting the wind or something, I don't know. Unicorn invasion of Dundee. I shall look it up, Nobilius. To be fair, the waterfront is really well done with Discovery, isn't it? Yeah, play this run. Milbeck's Dundee Airport is really nice. Recall me liking the fence. Yes, I did. I think that was one of my first fence reviews, actually. Looks like that advisory descent rate, which I shunned, was actually accurate. Do need to be going now. Mr. Evils knows his stuff as Gertrude knows her drinks. You can trust both innocent people and flamingos.
Edinburgh traffic citation Golf 104 Delta, short final, runway 24.
Oh, someone's gone straight in, eh? Right, let's get the seatbelt sign on. And I think what we'll do once we get to Grice, and this is only based off the route that the real flight took, and I'm not for a second doubting what you said, Mark, about them usually flying down the coast. But yeah, what I'm going to do at Grice is I'm going to turn right downwind and then vector myself in. But I'm too high for a straight approach. I'm too fast, so. Minus 65, Jamie. Pressed, what's up? Pressed. Wait, was this was Cape Verde? Did you say? I remember something. Ben is all about Edinburgh. He can tell you all about the arrival. Oh yeah, you're both training, aren't you? You're both training as VATSIM controls. Is this why there's always ground online at Edinburgh and no one else? Because a lot of people pass out on the first. Yeah. Oh, and you as well, Mike. Nice. It's going to be weird hearing familiar voices on there. I've got an easy 782 Romeo. Is 40 nautical miles south of Edinburgh, inbound for runway 24. This could get tricky. Just going to bleed off some speed because ideally, and I've only just noticed this because I'm too busy talking to you, ideally we want to be 250 knots or less at Rice. And when I say ideally, I mean it's an absolute requirement. It's the approach chart. Okay, we'll go into heading mode now. Make a left downwind.
Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 4521 inbound, ILS 24.
Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 2541 is overhead Grice, making right downwind for the ILS runway 24, descending through 8,000 and 7,000. Or rather flight level 80 from 70. Okay, and we're going to continue our descent now to our initial approach fixed altitude, which is going to be 3,000 feet. Suddenly lost all of my situation awareness. I know where I am now, it's all good, nobody panic, it's all going to be absolutely fine. 3,100, and we're going to descend in speed mode at 220 knots. Even with one engine, I land better than zero. Oh god, I've missed loads. You're one of the training fields, yeah. I was sort of aware of this. Right, so we can set local pressure now. Which we'll do. I'm doing a bit of that. 1038? Really? Yeah, that's right. Gosh.
Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 4521 on final, currently about 14 miles.
Too busy eating burgers for tower control. Is that why people just do ground, you mean? I've been waiting over a month for a practical session. 9 months from applying to being at this stage. That is a long time. Are you the reason why he's had to wait so long? Treedwin, you landed safely, parked and had to disconnect because it's late in Latvia. No worries, Treedwin. I'm glad you got down safely. And as always, thank you very much for flying along. Is it 1040 at Heathrow? Wow. Is there a storm coming or something? Some practical lessons from August till now. So how long does it take generally once you start having your practical sessions? Replay? Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Unless it's awful, in which case we won't. But I'll start flight recorder and we'll see what happens. It's only supposed to be called Edinburgh. Speaking French, what?
Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 4521, short final for runway 24.
Right, we can make a right base now. And this is legit what the real world flight did. 8-month waiting list. Gosh. What's caused? Is it always like this, or has something caused this sudden peak in interest? Who the hell is that? Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 2541 is on a right base for a 10-mile final, runway 24 at 3000. Most they just don't have enough controllers for me to
Scandinavian
right.
4521 vacated Bravo 3.
Oh god, you didn't know you had aspirate.
That they're going to land behind me.
What was that? Edinburgh traffic, last station, calling you quite broken, say again.
It's EZ782 Romeo, and I would just like to ask if you can come behind us, or if we should do another holding. I don't know what for you better.
I'm not sure of your position. I'm currently approaching the initial approach fix for runway 24. I have about 15 miles to run. Where are you? Scandinavia 25.
3 miles before turning compliance for runway 24, coming from the southeast.
Then I think you're good to land ahead of me. Scandinavia 25.
Perfect, roger that for EZ780.
Globespan with a raid of 20. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. Lovely to see you all. We are just about to join final for a runway 24 approach at what I'm reliably informed must be called Edinburgh. Just having a chat with an EasyJet who I think is ahead of me, but I'm not entirely sure, so it's all very exciting. How was your stream? I'm going to flaps 1 out for the intercept. We'll arm our approach mode. Keep our speed coming down. We're going to overshoot a little bit, but that's okay. We'll get back on track. And we'll reduce our speed. It is another raid, I know. Second raid of the evening. Thank you very, very much indeed. Might be advisable to slow a bit. Are we quite close? He said he was on a 4-mile final or something. He wasn't very clear. Right, get the speed down a little bit then. Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 2541 is now on a 10-mile final, runway 24. Now gear down. That's 8.
Edinburgh traffic, EZ782 Romeo, now on a 7-mile final runway 24.
Yeah. We'll off our approach. To have TCAS. No, we do have TCAS, I just didn't spot him on it. again, so used to not having TCAS, I just don't... just don't look at it when I do have it. Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 254, that's going east due to proximity of the EasyJet. My bad, we will come back in for another approach. Okay, so I'd quite like it to climb me up to 3,000. Doesn't seem keen on doing. Fly under bridges, give me a break. Mr. Proge boss, not a go around, very different kettle of fish, sort of. Okay, now, what I would quite like you to do is what I'm asking you to do, which is climb to 3,000 feet and not want to pitch up massively with the autopilot engaged. Ideally that's what I'd like to do. Yeah, it doesn't like it though, does it? I'm just gonna let go and see what happens. With a bit more welly. No, it's not happy with that at all. Okay, we'll hand fly it for now. Christ, this takes me back to my CJ4 launch day stream, this does. Nothing's quite working. Well, like, where are you going? You've got altitude hold mode engaged, and you're just pitching up massively, contrary to what the flight director's done. Oh, dearie me. Could have just held at the outer marker like Die Hard. Let's disconnect the autopilot, do some hand flying, and we'll see if we can re-establish on this blasted ILS. Just had a spontaneous double engine failure following the route. How? Very well said, Mike. That's very encouraging, I'm sure. Right, let's get some flaps back out. Flaps 8. Fly through the blades of the wind turbine. So many questions, so many demands. So many demands. It's like a weird reverse Pantec. Yeah. Right, do we reckon the autopilot's ready to play nice yet? Maybe. Actually, yes. Actually, yes, it does look like it's going to level out at 3,000 feet. Awesome. Approach mode is armed. Loc 1 and glide slope in white. Yeah, it's looking okay. Oh god, I dread to think what this clip is. No idea in the A32NX. Ooh, that is weird. Fuel, you had sufficient fuel, did you? Well, I tell you what, Globespan and people, you've picked a hell of a time to join me. It's not going very well. Oh, he did. He did. Yes. Yeah, it could be worse. You could have had twice as many engines to fail, and they could have all gone. Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 2541 is established on a 12-mile final, runway 24. Pretty bridges, though. Thank you, Jenny. Imagine flying a B-52 and losing all air. God. Ah, at least the weather's nice, eh? Right, what is our V approach? 37. Set that now while we've got a chance to breathe. What happened, Pete? Please talk about your approach so I feel better about totally failing to spot the massive plane almost coming through my windscreen. Just quietly restart the lander to hide the spaghetti noodle ground track. I tell you what I need is a bigger monitor, Nick. And I've got... Let's see, I always forget I have a camera. Let's see, I have it. Yeah, I need a bigger monitor, boss. Need to be flying in 8K, not 1080p. Fly sponsored by Spencer. Thank you, Melmore, I do. I think I misheard what he was saying. When I asked him where he was, he said he was 3 miles away, and I think he must have meant he was 3 miles away from intercepting the localizer rather than just on the 3.5. Lovely approach though, eh? And it's always nice to get to see a little bit more of the Firth of Forth, I think. Speed control on final, on point as always. Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 2541 on short final, runway 24. Jenny inspiring confidence in the passengers, as is her speciality. Checklist. Passenger signs on, thrust reverse on, landing gear down, flaps 30. Boom! They're not writing.
500.
No, I forgot Satira. I will. I'll do it after this stream. Lovely day to be flying.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Thank you, Satira. Always good to be on the ground. Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 2541, runway vacated. Turn the runway landing lights off, eh? Turn the taxi lights on. Turn the strobe lights off. And we'll contact Grand. Indeed, right. Little flare, only a little flare in the CRJ. Yes, some sort of flare. Right, what are we tuning? What are we doing? Christ, where's my V-pilot? This is a legit nightmare. Here we are. 121.75. Let's just stop here because we can't taxi the tune. Just can't do it. 121.7. Edinburgh Ground, good evening, Scandinavian 2541 on Alpha, taxi to V8.
Scandinavian 2541, Edinburgh Ground, good evening, taxi to stand 7 via Alpha, Echo and Foxtrot.
Taxi to stand 7 via Alpha, Echo and Foxtrot, Scandinavian 2. Alpha, Echo and Foxtrot to stand 7. Gates chart ready. Oh yeah. Let's go! Sorry. Just couldn't bring myself to call back. Turn right, basically. Yeah. See where that terminal is? Turn right into there, yeah? Yeah, not a bad spot, eh? You must know who I am. Should we do some sort of after landing checklist? So APU, we have not yet started. We can do that now. Wait for APU invite to disappear over here. Slats and flaps are retracted, lights are okay, probes are off. After landing check is complete. Right, left, right, Rog, thank you. Screenshots uploaded for your viewing pleasure onto the Discord, nice. Oh Christ, I started flight recorder. I didn't actually press record because I was too busy avoiding smashing into an A320. I'm really sorry, Satira. Next time, tomorrow's flight, I will record the landing, I promise. Yeah, so the real flight, I can't remember the stand number. Oh, actually, at 15, the real flight parked around about 15, 16. So basically just around the corner to the right. Look at that sea of Scandinavia. That's cool. You know where the Emirates is here? Static. Oh, he's just disconnected and ruined my immersion and my flight forever. Disappointing. Yeah, so anyway, the real flight part just to the left of that Emirates. Let's check. Love this airport so much. So presumably it's the next one, 6. And we'll turn our recognition ignition taxi light off. Turn our transponder to standby. Do some exceptional marking. Is there supposed to be a jetway here or no? I don't think there is, it's just a weird standstill. But I also know that MSFS sometimes doesn't have jetways. That's what I was asking. GSX so much. Nice. Should be a jetway at 8. Ah, yeah, no, there isn't anything. 7. 8. Ah, right, so the APU is online, which means we can turn off our engines. And we'll go through the shutdown flow. So, seatbelts can come off. Anti-ice is already off. Fuel pumps can come off. Beacon can come off. And nose wheel still can come off. And we'll get the door open. Set the wheel chocks. Yeah, let's open the doors, shall we? Let's get the ground power car over. And there you have it. And let's have a quick look on Volanta to see who of the merry band of us who departed together has been kind enough to wait around.
Thanks for rescheduling.
Oh, Mark, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Jolly decent. Kivo Zenji, thank you very much for the follow. And Zunknown Z1, I think you probably followed when I was in the middle of panicking about nearly killing everyone as well. But thank you for the follow. Right, let's have a look at the map. Let's see. Oh, this... Eh? That says it's someone called... So Volanta's saying it's someone called Bush Clash King. On stand 6 in an A320. Ah, no, here we are. Someone else. Ah, okay, that's someone on Volanta. So, it's Scandinavian 4521, but they are not on Volanta, so I don't actually know who that is. It's not Dream who went, because we know he disconnected. Who is it? Who is it? Mark, you're knackered. Thanks for... Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you for coming. It's you! Why are you not on Volanta, boss? I'm very confused. You're usually on Volanta. So I've got someone on Volanta called Bulk Clash King in an A320 on your stand. And then behind them I've just got a little white plane. VATSIM, Scandinavian 4521. Something weird's going on with Volanta. You were supposed to go to stand 9, got it the wrong way out. Right. Well, let me take a little screeny. And if we have a look at the time, in spite of having to do a little bit of a circle in the air, we were only about 15 minutes late touching. So that's not good. He's like, yeah, there he is. He's just, oh, for God's sake, just as I was about to get a screenshot, he's just popped in on top of me. Hopefully he'll realise the error of his ways and disconnect. Until then, I'll pop inside and get a nice screenshot through the window, because that's always welcome to do this it's like materials. Bit of carnage between the Edinburgh Airport van and the ground power unit, so I might actually just get rid of it. Mailmore, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And, Yeah, thank you very much for coming along. Go away, you madman. Please don't park in a different part of the van instead.
And grounded, citation Golf 104 Delta. Thank you very much for the ATC. We'll see you.
Oh, where's he? Where's he? Where's Pete? Over here somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Golf 104 Delta, thank you
It's
for flying to
A330.
Edinburgh today and over.
Yeah, me too. It's obviously not the be-all and end-all of an airport, but it makes so much difference when they do a good job of it here. It's Has that BA disappeared yet? Wojtek? Oh my god, what is this guy doing? I wish you could just turn certain ground vehicles off. No, he hasn't. So sadly, no screenshot of the pair of us. Right. And the hire car centre. How could I forget the hire car centre? Right, who should we raid? I feel like we should raid someone as it's still going at this hour. Anyone got any?
Edinburgh Grand, are you handling clearance and departures today?
Leave 177 Edinburgh Ground A firm. We are handling departure. Clearance is safe.
Oh my god, there's someone called The Flying Frog.
Just speedbird 177
I sort of feel like maybe we should raid them.
IFR clearance to Dublin, 8th information November, transition level 65, QNH 103.
There's flights with Joel. Should we raid flights with Joel? I follow him. Just have a quick look.
Apologies, we are...
Oh, he's doing a bit of VFR in a Cessna 152. You fancy that?
177 departure. You are cleared to Dublin via the traffic departure.
I think we should do that. Should we tell them to stop making monkey buses on you?
Dublin via Gotham 1 Charlie.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Listen, this has been an absolutely amazing stream, and I want to say quite a few thank yous before we go and raid Joel. So, first of all, let's start at the beginning. See who's done it. It's been insane. So, first of all, we had Moradin Wojtek resubscribing with Prime for 3 months in a row. Thank you for that. Satira subscribing for 4 months.
Edinburgh Grand will now be unfortunately closing. Edinburgh Grand will now be unfortunately closing. London Unicom 122.8, Unicom on 122.8. Everyone have an amazing Christmas and goodbye.
Happy Christmas. Thanks for this, Scandinavian team.
Thanks very much, Speedbird 177.
Yeah, Satira.
Thank you, Scandinavian 4521.
B-Mint raiding with a party of 107 people, which is insane. So thank you, B-Mint, and I'm ever so sorry I missed Jen. That was very embarrassing. I hope you will come back. One Blackbeard 95. Oh, these are all follows. So a lot of follows from B-Mint's party, who I've already said hello to. So welcome to all of you. Thank you for sticking around. Then we had Ben gifting 5 subs. Very, very kind of you, boss. Much appreciated. Thank you. We had Wintech hosting me as well. And then Paul turned up and gifted 10 subs. And then, of course, Simon had to give 5 subs. Oh, no, I think it was 5 and 5 to start with. No, it was 10 and 5. And then another 10 from Paul. Or another 5 from... I don't know. So many subs. So many subs that I can't even fit them all on a screen and count properly. And then Satira joined in with another 5 gifted subs. And then we had Globespan raiding with 20 people. And then we had Mark cheering 100 bits. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's just incredibly nice of you all, and I really, really appreciate it. And the next stream is going to be tomorrow at 7 PM. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to be doing for it as well, because I can't remember off the top of my head. There's so many. Oh yes, we're going to Toulouse. We're flying from Bristol down to Toulouse. And we're going to have a special guest who did an internship at Airbus down in Toulouse, knows the airport very well. So he's going to come on the stream and have a little bit of a chat with us about that, and also what he's doing now, which is he's working in airline network planning, which should be quite interesting. So quite a lot to look forward to there, as well as the usual experts, professional flying. So yeah, I hope you can make it. That's going to be over on YouTube, youtube.com/flies. Do please drop me a follow if you haven't already. Do please subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, there's so many flights coming up. You're bound to catch one. Discord channel is where they are all... Don't start, Castle. Discord channel. Also, hello, by the way. I hadn't seen you yet. Discord channel is where they're all listed every week, so do come along and join there. Check the stream announcements channel for when I'm going to be on YouTube, when I'm going to be on Twitch. Do stick around as well for the raid of Flights with Joel, which will be happening anytime now. Thank you once again. Have a lovely evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!